ever fart? No? Okay. The sweet smell of one's own scent. Two flies are sitting at a bar in Florida, right? It's in the middle of winter. They're having a little schnapps and chatting. And the first fly looks at the second fly and says, "Hey, how was your trip down here this year?" And the fly says, "Well, it was a little cold. I spent the whole trip in a biker's mustache." And the second fly says to him, "Well, you ought to do what I do. I hitch a ride in a biker broad's snatch. It's nice and toasty down there." He said, "Oh, I'll try that next year." So the next winter, they're sitting in the same bar, right? And the second fly looks at the first fly and says, "How was your trip down here?" And the first fly says, "Good. Did you do what I told you to do this year?" And the second fly says, "Yeah, I did. And you're right, it was nice and toasty. But somehow I still ended up finishing the trip in a biker's mustache." Ernie's a Vietnam vet, right? And he was a pilot in Vietnam. Well, he's flying a cargo mission one day with his buddies, right? And they're transporting this a whole bunch of shit. Anyway, they start to go into a dive. And Ernie yells to the guys in the back, "Hey, we're going into a dive. I need to get this plane back up. Throw something out." So one of the guys throws out a pistol. And Ernie yells back, "That's not enough. Throw out something else." So one of the guys throws out a rifle. And again, nothing's happening. Ernie yells, "That's still not enough. Throw something else out." So they got this huge missile in the back, so they threw it out the door, right? Okay, well, finally the plane levels off and they land safely at their base. And they were so pleased with what they did, they went to, that they were still alive too, that they decided to go into town and have a couple of brewskis. So as they're walking down the road, they come across a kid on a bike and he's crying, and they said, "What's wrong?" He said, "Well, I'm riding my bike and a gun comes out of the air and bashes me in the head." And he apologizes to the kid and says, "I'm so sorry." So they continue on their way and they come across another kid who's standing on the side of the road crying. And they asked him, "What's wrong?" He said, I was sitting here playing and this rifle comes down out of the sky and whacks me on top of the head. And Ernie apologizes and they continue on down the road. Eventually they come across this kid who's walking the other direction and he's laughing hysterically. And they said, "What are you laughing about? What's so funny?" He says, "I stopped to fart, right? And a house blew up." There's certain things I don't get. I bought a can of evaporated milk at the grocery store, right? Well, when I shook it, I could hear liquid inside. Huh? Hi! Don't forget to subscribe!